Chantry slammed the door in our faces, sir.
Didn't expect otherwise. This is like Tane Logain and Arleman fighting for power all over again. But instead of 2 soldiers, it's dozens of Chantry clerics. Make it take them all.
You built for them the golden city, the center of all creation.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands. From the lowest slaves to the highest kings. Those who bring harm
Can I help you with anything?
to the least of his children are hated and accursed by the Maker.
Iron Bull said the charges were at my disposal. Do you have any suggestions on how to use them?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
Can we talk about the Bull's charges?
Best company you'll find from here to the Anderfells. In my time with the Chief, we've gone up against everything from bandits to magic trees. We're expensive, but you'll never doubt we're worth it. Want to know anything in particular?
Do the charges specialize in anything from a tactical standpoint?
Bull doesn't want us large enough to work as an army. We're better as shock troops, as skirmishers. We've got archers for hitting enemy infantry, Dalish with more archery, and Skinner and her people on the flanks. Rocky handles fortifications and traps, and Stitches keeps us all fighting. They mostly hold back. I'll lead the frontline fighters with Grim, and the Chief goes wherever he can hit something.
Are there rules for how mercenaries operate?
If you don't want some noble to treat you like bandits, yes. There's also a code of conduct most companies hold to. Keeps things civilized on the battlefield. We accept surrenders for ransom from mercenaries, nobles, and soldiers wearing a lord's colors. Our prisoners are treated well, injuries tended. We'd want the same for any of ours who got captured.
You said something about everything from bandits to magic trees. I'll admit to some curiosity.
Right. Sylvans. That's what Dalish called them. Apparently spirits can possess trees, too. Some noble in the Dales, and they really don't like it when you call them Dalish nobles, had a haunted forest. His family had abandoned the land, but he wanted it back. The Chief bought us all axes, and in we went. Between the axes and the torches, the Sylvans weren't too bad. Worst part was the squirrels.
We'll talk later.
Was the squirrel?
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness.
Hello again.
May I ask you about the Chantry?
It is difficult to say what becomes of the Chantry now. They have no Templars, no leadership, and no one left who is worthy of succeeding the Divine. It has fallen apart when everyone needs it the most. I ache to think what this will mean in the days to come.
Do you really believe the Chantry is worth preserving?
If you ask my opinion, it is. Absolutely. Cast the Chantry aside and new problems replace old ones. We will have learned nothing from history. The people need stability, and the Chantry needs a new purpose. Andraste had a dream for us. It can still be achieved.
So what should that new purpose be?
A dedication to what is truly important. Instead of building cathedrals and sewing gowns for the Divine, the Chantry used to spend its coin feeding the poor. If we are to spread the Maker's word across the world, we must do so with open hearts and open hands.
Will the Chantry replace Divine Justinian?
They will try. Once the priests withdraw for the Grand Consensus, it is against Chantry law for them to emerge without naming a new Divine. Sometimes it takes days, or weeks, or even months. The problem now is that no clear successor to Justinia exists. All worthy clerics died with her at the Conclave.
So what happens if they can't agree on someone?
Theoretically, they will argue until exhaustion takes them or they see reason. Practically, however, if the Grand Consensus goes on too long, the Chantry will crumble. Any cleric with ambition but little sense will see this as her one chance, and plenty of such clerics exist. We shall see what happens. The Inquisition must act in the meantime.
they do choose a new divine, will you serve her?
That depends on whether she would have me. I am a rebel now, remember? And even if she would, I do not know. It would depend on what type of divine she is. I am no longer in a position to follow blindly, and no new divine could expect such obedience now.
What influence does Chancellor Roderick really wield?
He's a bureaucrat, responsible for communicating the divine's will to the rest of the Chantry. Therefore, he's accustomed to the clerics hanging on his every word, hoping his influence will benefit them. Despite that, Roderick is not a bad man. He's frightened, and believes his place is to fill the gap left by Most Holy's death. Some might agree. As far down the chain of command as he is, there is no one left above him.
How big a problem could he be?
No more than he is already. He sent his message to the College of Clerics. That is the only card he had to play. Dealing with him further only lends him credibility he doesn't deserve.
I'm surprised you rebelled against the Chantry.
I left my own order when they took the wrong path. It is no different. But in neither case did I stop caring. Indeed, I care so much that I feel drastic action is necessary. I suppose history shall one day judge my actions.
Do you really believe the Chantry is worth preserving?
If you ask my opinion, it is. Absolutely.
She already
Cast the
answered this,
Chantry
but
aside
whatever.
and new problems replace old ones. We will have learned nothing from history. The people need stability, and the Chantry needs a new purpose. Andraste had a dream for us. It can still be achieved.
So what should that new purpose be?
A dedication to what is truly important. Instead of building cathedrals and sewing gowns for the divine, the Chantry used to spend its coin feeding the poor. If we are to spread the Maker's word across the world, we must do so with open hearts and open hands.
That sounds rather idealistic of you.
Does it? I do not think it's so unachievable. The Chantry has many good, honest people. They just need direction and inspiration. They need to be freed from centuries of adherence to tradition and ceremony. A chance for renewal is at our fingertips. It does not have to come with utter chaos.
Alright.
Thank you.
Let's see if
Greetings.
she has anything else to say after that. Oh, that's good.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Yeah, in my tent. Alright. Gonna check out the map of
These
the-
truths the Maker has revealed to me. As there is but one God, one life, one death.
Whoa. Alright.
More healing drafts for you, revered mother. Thank you.
Let's see what you got for me now. Finally, we cleared up this map. Actually, let's go back.
At your service.
Alright.
see what we have.
To work?
Alright, that seems to be it. For now, I guess. Alright. Well, I mean, this one's almost done, so. I set active. How do I fast travel that place? Healer's not there, but okay. Alright, and we're back. Let's see what we've got going on. There's a lot of... Let's go ahead and set that as active. I don't know which one.
Yeah!
Correctly. Unlocked a bunch of them. Should be able to handle this. Are you for real? Are you freaking serious? How did you one-shot me? Okay.
I'm in.
Okay, you're just gonna... Okay. Okay, we can credit that. And this is somehow the beginning. God!
We lost all of these help!
Holy shit! Kill this guy! You can't even fight him because he keeps shooting you. Every few fucking seconds. Where are you, fellas? Okay, man. Oh, are you serious? Like, what the fuck, dude? Oh my god, this thing is annoying. bossy as hell. This part, like, how are you even supposed to, like, why is this in the beginning freaking stage? Doesn't even, oh, it didn't make sense. Alright, guys, I think I should just end the stream here. I mean, I've been playing for quite a while and I'm starting to get salty because that was, like, why would you put something like that in a low level area? But yeah, it's Keanu from Horrible Co-op Gamers signing off.